You are listening to the Get Global Network podcast of Whole Mind, Body, and Soul, hosted by Lawrence-Coutee. You can hear Whole Mind, Body, and Soul Thursday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific Time on Yessurr FM, one of the original member stations of the Get Global Network.
Troubled minds will wear you down. Use your past to get ahead. Hold your tears and think instead. You have to find a way to make it. These clouds are letting up for a while.
Love, peace, and light. You're now tuned into the most informative and inspirational show on a Thursday night, where education causes higher vibrations is the goal. You're now tuned into Whole Mind, Body, and Soul. I am your host, Lawrence-Coutee, High Priest. I am Ra, a sorcerer Ra. Hope everybody's having a high vibrational week so far as we ease into the weekend. Man, there's so much going on, so much energy out there floating around, and tonight we're going to have one of those topics where we're going to go in and break down what's going on. And tonight's topic is the divine manifestation and portal of 888, the Lion's Gate, and the DNA activation codex of love and abundance. We say all the time how we're working our energy and we're putting things out there and we're doing our affirmations. Well, guess what? There's energy going on. This portal has been opened up. A lot of people are starting to feel it. You're feeling it. It's something that's moving around out there. Some of you are feeling it in your back. Some of you feeling in your lower legs might be aching or something, and you don't understand what's going on, or you might be real sensitive right now, or you might be very intuitive right now, very emotional right now. You're like, man, what's really going on? You know, is there a shift? And where's this energy going? And I don't really understand some of the things that's going on with me. Well, tonight we're going to break all of that down. We're going to get into some deep conversation and talk about this energy and talk about this 888 Lion's Gate that's opening up, this portal that's opening up. And right now, man, I'm so happy and excited, to have my special guest on with me tonight. You've heard her before, and she's back again. You know what I'm saying? This is my sister. You know what I'm saying? My special guest, my super friend. You know what I'm saying? Galactic shaman and light worker, goddess-butterfly. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Whole Mind, Body, Soul. How you doing, Queen?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much, King. I'm wonderful. I'm so happy to be with you again. And with you all, with the listening audience, my brothers and sisters, I'm happy to be here.
Yes. We had a phenomenal intro show, and I got so many people hitting me up and asking about the work, and I even had a sister that traveled from Houston, and you met her, and you did work on her. So.
It went very well, very, very well. We had a wonderful time.
Right, and we always talk about this all the time, that we have those healers, we have those people, these light workers right here in our own city, and what I'm saying, be able to network with each other and pass on information and send people to get this healing, and it just did my spirit good to knowing that she heard the show and she got with you right away, and a couple of others also. So that's what we're here for. But tonight we're going to get into this energy with this Lion's Gate shift. And Queen, the floor is all yours. Go ahead and break it down for us. What's really going on.
What's going on? Okay. So before we begin, I would like to open the energy up. So we're going to just do a very quick affirmation and just open the energy up. And this affirmation is written by my great mother, my sacred womb from which I am birthed, Janet Clark, and she's an author and poet. And she's sharing this energy with us today. So I want to spin off this quick affirmation and just guide you through a breathing meditation so that we can receive in our higher consciousness. All right, so let's begin now. And we're going to take some deep inhalations through the nose and breathing out of the mouth. And the affirmation is, may the love source from which I was created be that which nourishes my human existence and divine wisdom be received in all things. And let's just begin to inhale that affirmation. And just continue, just inhale, moving into a space to receive higher wisdom, and moving into a space to receive deeper interconnection with thyself. And we inhale again and come in balance and get grounded. And let's get one more deep inhalation. All right. How was that?
I felt that.
Wonderful. Now, let's talk about this 888 Lions Gateway, this exciting time upon our great planet, Mother Gaia. This is an energy that has opened up. It's a planetary frequency codex that has opened up this Stargate. It opened August 8th, 2016, and it will be, as they say, closing around the 12th, 13th. Now, the power of this gateway is really activating our DNA. It's activating our higher wisdom. It's activating the power of abundance and manifestation. So as we are moving in this frequency, there are certain things that we must be in the awareness of, that we are able to activate everything that our heart desires. So this is about the depthness of your desires and understanding the power of speaking and moving in your manifestations, and knowing that it is this time upon our great planet that these different gateways and codings that are being activated within our DNA system, and we are being shifted. Our beings are shifting. Our consciousness is shifting, and we are becoming our divine light selves, and to be able to function and move upon this great planet in that higher, I would say, our higher dimensions, our higher consciousness, our higher wisdom, moving in our mastery of our divineness and being co-creators, that we're able to manifest each and every desire that we have and we hold within our truth. So now, that being said,
right, got that out the way.
Got that out the way. So this is just, activation of this sun energy, this Leo energy. Leo energy is fire. Leo has that power. It's activating that solar plex, which is activating our divine paths and our purposes, and why we have come upon this planet and why we are here to do our journeys. We are deep in this frequency, and this is the energy of why we all are in this space of searching and moving out of these so-called religious organizations, and searching for deeper truths within ourselves, so that we can move more in our destinies, and why we came to this planet to give each other unconditional love, and to do what it is that is necessary to get to that space to give unconditional love. And that is our gifts, and that is the purposes of why we're here, to make us remember who we are. And that is why we are always in that search of, what am I supposed to do? What's my mission? I don't know. I don't know who I am. These questions that come about. So we are now in this space on our great planet, and in that alignment that is taking place, that alignment that is taking place. Our great ancestors spoke of this activation, aligning with the pyramids of Giza, aligning with our great Sirius star systems. We are open. We are ready.
Yeah.
And it's time. All of us that have had visions in our missions and purpose and moving in that, it is time. It is time for us to move in that desire. It is time for us to move in the manifestation of that and move in that knowingness and in that belief, you know. So this is what this gateway is really about. It's understanding your co-creator power and knowing that that is what you are and that is what you come from. And so now it's about gathering your tools to be able to be in alignment with this frequency and get a deeper understanding about where you are, I would say, where we're elevating to, where we have coming out of the third dimension, fourth dimension. But this Lion's Gate is moving to our seventh dimension of self. And in this seventh dimension, we are able to manifest instantaneously. Time stops. We have to release this perception of time. We have to release time because time creates judgment. And this time, as we move in time, we get in that space of, I'm getting older. I don't know what to do. I don't have time. I don't have time to get within my being. I don't have time to take care of myself. I don't have time. We are being deprogrammed. This is the power of this gateway. The deprogramming is taking place. Our DNA is being restructured and recalibrated. These codex, these higher vibrational frequencies that are coming from our great central sun is reactivating our DNA. It's waking up our right brain. It's waking up our telepathic energy. It's waking up our intuitive abilities. It's waking up our truth within ourselves. So we have to begin to move into this space of trusting and trusting ourselves and trusting our inner truths to be able to elevate deeper and go higher in our consciousness. So, and go ahead.
Let me say this, Goddess. I mean, the Lion's Gate is open, and I noticed the other day, I think I read something, but I actually saw, because I have this app on my phone that does the astrology in the sky, and all of these planets are in a line right now with this Lion's Gate energy.
Absolutely.
I mean, I saw Jupiter, I saw Saturn, I saw Pluto, and all of this was all lined up, and this hasn't happened. And I believe they said, you know what I'm saying, in cycles, because everything's in cycles. Sometimes it's thousands of years, sometimes it's hundreds of years. But this is kind of like something different kind of going on right now, right?
Yeah, this is a time when that's that time when we say this is what we've been waiting for, and this is this space within our existence, as you can say, that we are truly elevating into our light bodies. We are truly elevating into our higher wisdom and being able to move in that on this planet. So our dimensions are shifting. So we are shifting. We have already shifted out of third dimension, moving into fourth dimension, fifth dimensional frequencies. So in what does that mean? That means that if you watch things and how people are shifting and they're changing, how people are leaving jobs and dropping situations and dropping relationships and moving into their purpose and jumping out on faith, as we say, jumping off the cliff, you know, being more intuitive, being more telepathic and saying, oh, how do I know that? Oh, I knew, trusting their instinct and their intuition, okay? Shifting from the programs of what things the society has constantly fed us in this media and in these telewaves that have told us what we should be. So we are shifting because we're raising our vibration, and so that lower frequency no longer exists. The only way that this frequency exists is through fear. And as we continue to elevate out of the from third to fourth dimension, and we continue to move up into our fifth, sixth, and seventh dimensional selves, we no longer carry fear. Fear does not exist in us anymore because that program has been deleted, that it has been burnt out. That is the power of our great central sun, our central sun that activates our melanated skin, that activates our DNA. These coatings are coming through. It's like you can imagine it's being like little golden rays emerging within your being, and it's shifting and recalibrating your DNA. And in that, it's shifting our thinking. It's shifting our thought process. This is why people are shifting out of, systems and thought processes. And I don't want to watch TV no more. And I don't want to hear that no more. And I don't want to eat that. That doesn't resonate with my being. And this is why we are shifting. And some people feel strange and they feel, afraid and alone because they are shifting and other people around them may be still vibrating in that fear vibration. And I'm here to tell them, do not be afraid. Allow yourself to shine. You have to breathe through this energy. Go ahead.
You know what? And I talked to a Leo, a sister, and I talked to her, and she's very intuitive. She's vibrating, and she's wondering kind of what's going on with her. But we're seeing this veil thinning because people are starting to see orbs, and people are seeing things in the corners of their eyes. So when you talk about this third dimension, fourth dimension, like everything right now with the veil being so thin, you're going to see, feel a lot of different things right now. Is that right?
A lot. Absolutely, brother. We are seeing and we are seeing all kinds of things. This is us getting deeper in even listening to nature. We are acknowledging nature. That is a part of who we are. We are talking to the plants. We're talking to the trees. If you notice, you see all kinds of little videos and things, and they have animals walking up to people now and birds eating out of people's hands, and because our vibration is moving upward. So we are moving to that higher level of our beings, and we are able to vibrate in that frequency. So we are able to see clearer because those veils have opened. Those veils have been lifted. And that has been going on since 2012.
Right.
So it's going to get bigger and bigger. And Chef, we are going to the new earth. We are shifting. We are turning into light beings. This is our truth, our spirit. We are turning back into this frequency. So that right brain is being recalibrated and activated. So yes, we are more intuitive. Trust it.
Yeah.
And this is about trusting thyself. This is about trusting and belief. So as you trust yourself, you trust your intuition. And as you trust your intuition, this is when the emergence starts, see? It's about the emerging of who you are. We're coming out of the cocoons. So you can imagine the cocoon being us inside of this false program. And you can envision it like a cocoon. And just imagine us, and we got this beautiful golden sun hitting our cocoon, and it's activating us, and we're becoming to break out. We're emerging. So this energy of emergence helps you leave your cocoon for good. It leaves the energy. And it's like when you release this, you move without that feeling of doubt, of insecurity, and you release those lower vibrational energies. You follow what I'm saying? Does that make sense? It's like the separation. So all of us are emerging so we can fly and we can move in our truth, and we can move in our purpose, and we can move in our missions. So we have to release the program. The program is fear.
Right. And let me ask you this, because this was pretty deep to me. We were talking about the pain. I was talking about the pain earlier. And we were, and the last time you were on, we were talking about these lower chakras, you know what I'm saying, your root chakra. So can you kind of go into that, talking about these lower pains and why we're feeling this in our lower back and my leg? I mean, and it's not tripping when 888 first happened. I really started feeling it in my lower back and in my leg.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, so the 888 gateway, it's focusing in on the lower self. So the lower chakras are being turned up. So what's happening is that the pain body is receiving all the debris out of the chakras. So if you can imagine like a funnel spinning and debris coming out of the funnel. And that debris is the memories. That debris is the programs. That debris is the pain. And it's going to latch into the pain body. Why? Because you need to know why the pain is there. Without pain, we really don't know that we're human. So the pain is there to have you to remember. And you have to know that, I'm feeling heaviness in my lower chakra. Why is the heaviness there? Why are my knees hurting? Why are my feet hurting? Because I am in a space of releasing. I'm releasing the fear out of my root chakra. That's what's activated. The fear of movement, the fear of moving and being in purpose. So we have to deprogram. We're deprogramming. So yes, it's going to show up in our physical bodies. And as it shows up in our physical bodies, we know that, now I'm releasing. I'm releasing. So it's a different way to look at the different pain that you may be having in the pain in the physical and in the mental body. Okay? In understanding that as I shift my thoughts, I release the pain in my knees. I release the pain in my lower back. Okay, I'm releasing the pain in my feet because why? I'm shifting the way that I'm processing my thoughts, which is I'm adding light to this space, which is releasing the fear from what? Moving in my purpose, for quitting this job and doing, what it is I always wanted to do in my life, from releasing programs from what my mother and father believed. From releasing a religious system that I was told, like, this is truth, and I'm fighting it. So what is it doing? It's showing up in my body because I'm in resistance of the program. So we have to be in the awareness of understanding it's different tools that we must use to continue to release this energy out of our chakras. So also in the second chakra, this is a lot of the nurturing energy. Okay, so a lot of the things that you had in your life that was nurturing you, those things are no longer serving you anymore. So you may be having pain in the stomach, pain in the solar plex. A lot of us, sexual energy is extremely high because we're in a space of creating, in the space of manifestation. This is your manifestation energy. This is your creative energy. So it's things that we need to be in the awareness of so we can use these energies properly and release the things that's not serving us and activate the things that do. Okay? Nurture ourselves the way we need to be nurtured. That is what? Through food, through taking care of ourselves, through putting ourselves around the right energies and the right beings, putting in feeding ourselves the proper knowledge and wisdom that is necessary for our journeys. Loving ourselves first unconditionally. So this is about getting to that space of being selfish with yourself so that you can heal. Because these programs always tell you, don't be selfish, don't be selfish. And it's like, no, you need to be selfish sometimes so that you can nurture thyself properly. So once you nurture yourself properly, then you're able to give unconditional love. Why? Because I'm not putting false expectations on people to nurture me. I'm nurturing thyself. And then that way I'm able to express to you what is required in my life to nurture me. And I'm going to attract that frequency. I'm going to manifest that energy in my life that's going to nurture me properly, which is going to bring what? Balance.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's going to bring balance within my being. It's going to activate my solar plex, which is my power center, which is where my passion and my creativity and my self-confidence lives. So a lot of these things that are happening and we're purging, it's old programs of thought. And we have to replace that. That's when we're using the power of affirmation. That's when we're using meditation. That's when we're using our sacred sexual rituals to activate these energies within ourselves. Okay, and getting into nature and grounding ourselves and becoming in oneness. And this is the energy. This is what we mean by abundance. And people get it twisted about abundance. They always go money, money, money. We have to get to a space to understand money is a frequency. It's energy. That's all it is.
Right. That's why it's
and
called
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So the value of which you place that currency in, so shall it is.
Right.
So we have to change the way, especially in our African American systems, this lack. It's no more lack. This is why it's abundance. Lack no longer exists. Lack lives in fear. Lack lives in the lower chakra. Lack lives in the root chakra because why? We were taught lack. We were taught that be afraid. You got to do this. You got to do this because you're not going to have enough and da. And we don't value ourselves properly due to lack. So we have to get in a space of releasing these programs and decoding this information. That's why it's important to do, your meditations and affirmations and using sacred geometry to empower you because we are sacred geometry. And these are different tools that are out there for us to recalibrate our being and recalibrate the codexes within ourselves and ground ourselves in Mother Earth to get this information. But as long as you stay in that space of fear, you will be there. You will be there. That will be your existence. So it's for you to shift that consciousness, yes.
Right, and we are truly creators, and I tell my listeners all the time, I just love the breaking it down. Fear is just false experiences appearing real. Why are you creating something that's not even transpire in your life? You are creating this,
That's right.
And I think that's this God energy and this shift of consciousness is on the planet. Say, man, you are God, and the reason why you are God because you are a creator. Now create your own reality. Stop allowing society to place you in this fear, this low vibration of fear, because, like you said, we're moving out of that now. That the former things have passed away, says the Bible. And behold, I saw a new Jerusalem and a new earth. It was coming into being, and people don't understand esoterically. This is what they're talking about,
Yes, brother. Yes, absolutely. And this is a key that I received from Spirit. I was taught this key, and I want to share it. And we have to begin to release time. Time can be the fear because we use time as a crutch. I don't have time. I'm too old. I don't know what to do with my time. So Spirit told me this. I am not in time. As you speak your manifestation, it is already in movement. You must remember that you have slowed down in time. So that means that we have to be in the state of allowance, to allow the manifestation to take place. And that is us trusting and believing in the power of our now and in the power of speaking the abundance and the manifestation. So we have to delete this process of time and age and all of these things that keep us enchained and in bondage of why some people don't move in purpose. You follow me? Why some people don't move forward because they're saying, I'm too old, I'm too this, I'm too that, I'm too that. And the lack comes and the fear comes. Why? Because you're focusing in on time. Because the society told you, age 65, you should be in retirement. Get prepared for your retirement. Get your life policy. Get your what you're gonna do when you die. You know, make sure your kids are taken care of. You know, this program.
Right.
It doesn't.
Right.
It's not stimulating you to live in your purpose, move in your greatness. You know, it's not telling you that. It's telling you, okay, you're getting ready to die.
Yeah, program.
The father time clock is going out.
Right.
So people begin to slow down. Then what happens? They begin to get older. Then their face gets older. The energy gets lower because that's what they were told.
Yeah.
But if you meet people that are in their 70s and 60s and 80s and their vibration is very high and their energy is very high, it's because they don't live by time. They say, it is nothing that I cannot do. It is nothing that I cannot accomplish. It is nothing that I don't speak that I cannot manifest and I cannot do. So we have to delete time. We have to be in a state of allowance. And be in a state of allowance. And let me say this, and while we're moving in allowance and abundance, and I'm going to give some tools that we do for that. And when we do these tools, we have to remember to allow however these resources come through for us. So that's being in the allowance to allow the resources to come through. They might not look exactly like you pictured or desired them, but be in the space of now and in the space of receiving so that you can see clearer and receive. Does that make sense? To receive what it is that you are requesting from the universe.
That makes a lot of sense. And that's what I was going to ask you. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a musical break. We're going to get into the vibration of sound. And when we come back, I want you to go back in and talk about some of these things, these tools that we can use to begin to create, manifest, and use this energy, this Lionsgate, this 888. And I want to talk about sexual energy. I want to talk about that red vibrational and all of that.
Okay, wonderful.
All right. With that being said, you guys are locked into Whole Mind, Body, and Soul, and we'll be right back.
Just breathe. Just breathe.
You are listening to the Get Global Network podcast of Whole Mind, Body, and Soul, hosted by Lawrence-Coutee.
You're back on Whole Mind, Body, and Soul. Today's special guest is Goddess Butterfly. Today's subject matter is divine manifestation in the portal of the 888 Lionsgate, the DNA activation and codex of love, abundance, and manifestation. And before we went to break, we were just kind of getting off into everything, and we're going to recap, and we're talking about this is the energy that we're using right now. You've already sowed the seeds. You know, this is time for you to reap, to harvest your what you've already put out there, and to manifest what you desire. The time is now, and the goddess was saying there is no time. We're trapped in time. We've got to get out of time. So, goddess, as we come back in, go ahead and break down what you want us to get that Spirit is giving you to give us on this show. Your floor is yours.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so as we begin to release time, I want to give tools that will assist you in this process of this gateway. And again, the gateway, they says open until the 12th, but once this energy is activated, it's done. So this is something that I'm giving you all to do tonight and tomorrow. And what this is for you to write down your intentions. Write down everything that you desire within your heart space, everything that's in your truth. And I want you to envision it. And these are the steps. Okay. So I want you to see it. I want you to speak it. I want you to write it. And I want you to do it. Now, in the doingness is about the movement and being in the awareness of your movement. And as you move in the awareness, this is the allowance that takes place. So everything that you have written, everything that you've sat down and you've meditated and you've gotten deeper into self and your truth, and you write this down. I don't care if it's, you say, I want to open a candy store. This is your truth.
Yeah.
And everything that comes to you easily, that is your gift. We tend to look outside of ourselves for our gift. Our gift is within our being. The things that come to you easiest is your gift. It is your gift to humanity. It's your gift to your family, your friends, whomever. But this is what comes easiest to you. So in that movement and in that awareness, you gain the understanding. And when you gain that understanding, it forms that manifestation. So you're able to move into that allowance. Okay? And then that allowance may look different ways. And sometimes when we begin to visualize and we create the way we want things to go, still allow things to come in you through many forms. And in those forms, it could be someone saying something, someone showing you something, someone giving you a book, someone saying, oh, go over here, check this out. Be in the awareness that you ask for the resources and you ask for the guidance. So understand that it comes in many forms. Also, I want to talk about some physical things that may be happening with some of us in this activation process, in this downloading process. Physical things that can be happening, just like Brother stated, his knees are hurting, the energy, you get headaches, the dizzy spells, our eyes may get very dry and blurry. We have ears, the ear ringing and the discomfort. The body is craving more higher vibrational food. The body wants live energy in it. So these are the different shifts. So be patient with yourself and do a lot of breathing and breath work, and it would help you calibrate the frequency. Stay planted in the earth. Go outside more. Put your feet in the grass. Swim. Get in the water. Get up under the sunlight. Let the sun hit your skin. And just breathe. The most important thing, this breath is the unconditional love of the divine source of everything. Without this breath, we do not exist. So we must breathe so we can process. And as we move in that, this is when the fullness of our abundance starts. And the fullness of our abundance, and when we're releasing the idea of fear in that aspect of receiving abundance. And I've learned and watched how many people that when they begin to receive things, they become afraid of it, which is so interesting to me. And that's a program. Why? Because that's the lack program. That's that you're feeling like you don't really deserve something. So we got to understand like deep little programs that are within us. And we have to acknowledge them. And as we acknowledge them, we go back in and we shift it. So immediately when you're feeling something, and you're feeling a lower vibrational thought, and you know that is not resonating within your truth, you look into that thought and see why it is there, why that feeling is there, why that emotion is there. And you're able to deprogram it, okay? And then, brother, you were saying we want to talk a little bit about the sexual energies, right? Like the frequencies and the energies and the color vibrations. So it's important to, if you all are being drawn to like a red frequencies and orange frequencies and yellow frequencies, these are your chakras, your lower chakras turning up and turning on. So stay in those energies. Stay in your creative energy. Make things more sacred to yourself. Even in that sexual energy, use intention. Have an intention when you're being intimate with your beloveds. Have an intention of saying that, okay, take time to meditate with each other and set an intention before you emerge together and create something. Because just because you're not creating a child, you're still creating. You're creating a thought form. It's magnetic electrical energy that you're putting out into the universe. So use that energy. Use it. Use that power, honey. So also, okay, and it's a lot of things we can use. We use crystals, and a very powerful crystal right now is cornelia. And cornelia is a very powerful, it's an orange color stone, and also use jasper and grounding stones and amethyst and high vibrational stones to assist you. It helps calibrate your energy. So don't forget about our mineral kingdoms. They have jobs to do, and their job is to assist us. And we can use these frequencies to help calibrate our energies and keep some of this negative, I don't even like to say negative. I just say lower vibrational energy off of our being. Okay? So it's important to use these things. Use your incense and your candles and your sage and your herbs. Take herb baths, take salt baths to keep yourself grounded, to keep your aura clear and clean. It'll help release a lot of the debris because, again, understand, what are we? We are energetic beings. We are light. So these energies sit in our auric fields. We have our layers of our beings. We have our mental, emotional, etheric bodies, pain bodies, mental bodies. All of these energies attach to our different layers of us. So we have to keep our energy clean. Keep your space clean. Keep your home clear. Okay? Take salt baths. Take sun baths. It helps release the debris out of your auric field. So it's little ancient tools that we have available to us to use to assist us in this process of ascension, okay, and elevation. However you want to say it. You can just say ascending, and that's ascending into our light beings, ascending into our higher dimensional selves, being able to live multidimensionally and being in the full awareness of it, and being able to manifest in it. So, as we move in that.
Yeah, and let me ask you this, and we were talking about, the colors, because someone was like, because I had on a red shirt and some red shorts the other day. Okay, that's good.
Wonderful.
And eat the fruit, eat tomatoes. I've been eating tomatoes and anything red, apples.
Yes, brother. That's because, again, and that's why, because remember you said my knees hurt, my lower back hurts, and what's happening. Remember, the chakras is also it's the fruit frequencies, colors. It's the 7 colors of the rainbow. It's the 7 music notes. It's the food frequency vibrations of colors of food and palettes. So activate that. Wear red, wear orange, wear yellow, okay? Eat red, orange, yellow foods. And it's a great time right now to get your stones and fix you a beautiful salad with red, green, orange peppers and nuts and dates and, different things to help activate this frequency within yourself. And you will feel the difference within your body. As you begin to continue to have the intention of it. Tell the food. Talk to your food.
Yes.
That's why we pray to the food. We pray. Understand. It's a power in that. Understand that when we pray to the food, we're telling the food, go back to your natural frequency upon this planet and feed me what it is that you are supposed to do for me. And I thank you.
Teach. And
we have to do that. In your water, activate your water with crystals. Use your crystals to activate your water. Use rose quartz and clear quartz and amethyst and whatever your spirit is drawing you to. Listen to your spirit. Yeah. Trust it. Your spirit will tell you to pick up things and you go, oh, now that's right. Listen to your spirit. If you're in the store and you walk past flowers and your spirit says, oh, those are nice, I really like those, buy them.
Teach.
Get them because your spirit is requiring it.
Right.
It's going to bring a high vibration to you.
Right. And here we go again. We're doing things and we're not even aware, but this is coming deep from your soul. This is in your DNA. It's like something's telling me to go to the bookstore today, and I ran into somebody, and then, I'm into metaphysics. And, I was looking for a job. But I tell you what, I mean, you have to really step out there on spirit and trust it because you're being guided right now. You guys are seeing things and you're doing things that you've never done before. I mean, I talked to somebody the other day. I'm thinking about moving to Dallas, and they stay here, but something's telling me to get up, leave this job, and go. And they don't even understand. Yeah, right. They don't understand like what's coming over me.
That's the activation. That's the pull. It's like our silver cords are pulling us into our truth. And when you are connected into your higher consciousness and you are moving in any way of your higher being, you have to move. Yeah. If you don't, what will happen? You will be miserable. It causes pain. It activates the pain body on 10. You become on 10 in pain, in frustration. And nothing is right, and everything's off balance because you're not listening. You're not going deeper within yourself, and you're not listening and being in allowance. Trust it. That's the whole point of this power of this portal, is that connecting to the great pyramids, the great antennas, the great power charge on the planet, one of them anyway, that we're able to activate that frequency and use it, manifest it. Everything so that you desire shall manifest.
Yeah.
Everything.
Trust and
everything. Trust it. So move in your higher wisdom. As you move in your higher wisdom, you create you manifest, which creates your abundance. Right? And in that abundance, remember the intention of what you're doing. And as you move in the intention of what you're doing, this is when you begin to emerge. Right? And as you emerge, you bring in the balance in your life. You bring it in your truth. You bring it in your purpose.
Man, outstanding, phenomenal information. Goddess, we're going to take one break and get in some music. We got some nice music tonight. Courtesy of Goddess-Butterfly's playlist, your playlist.
It's my playlist. Enjoy my playlist, y'all.
This is her playlist, but we're gonna kick to something because we want to get this song out there to go and with the vibration of the show. But when we come back, we want to hear about everything you got going on right now. Personally, what you're working on and what's coming up, and how we wrap up and where we at. And what's again, reiterate how to work with this 888 energy. So we're going to hear about all that. We'll come back from the break. Right now, y'all, we're going to get into the vibrational sound. But you listen to Whole Mind, Body, and Soul, and we'll be right back.
This is Goddess Butterfly, Mariposas Garden, located in Dallas, Texas. And you are listening to Whole Mind, Body, and Soul.
You're back on Whole Mind, Body, and Soul. Special guest, Goddess Butterfly. We're talking about this 888 Lionsgate energy, love and manifestation and abundance, and what can we be doing right now to work with that energy. Goddess Butterfly, there's a lot going on right now on the planet, and I know you're one of the hardest working, light workers I know, and I know some, you know what I'm saying? So Well,
Thank
Queen,
you.
what do you got going right now? Because I know you got the Institute, but tell us what you got going right now.
So what I have going on right now, I will be having several workshops coming up. I will be doing a lot of different meditation and self-help and chakra. We're going to do a series of a chakra workshop again, and we're going to go into the Healing Heart series and then the abundance and manifesting your destiny, teaching you tools for that. And so we got about 10 workshops coming, so stay posted for that. Now, how you may reach me is at Mariposas Garden, and that's MARIPOSAS Garden, butterfly.com. And you can reach me at Mariposas Garden, the number 13 at gmail.com. Or you may also locate me on Facebook, and you can find me at Mariposas Garden on Facebook. However you look up Facebook.com. And my website is www.mariposasgarden.butterfly.com. I think I already said that. But just email me. You can reach out to me on Facebook. I'll contact you back if you have any questions or you need anything from me. And the thing that is coming up, we have a Gungun party. It's in alignment with the ancestors. We're going to do like a party and retreat. And this is going to be one of our sisters here in Texas at the Black Land Ranch at 445 FM 71 in Commerce, Texas. This is going to be August 27th and 28th. So we're going to be doing a ancestral celebration. Also, after that, we're going to be offering activations and readings and spiritual cleansings and blessing your oris and blessing your spirit. So it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time and have fire drumming and all kinds of awesome stuff. So look out on Facebook for that. It's going to be exciting and good fun. And we're going to be going to a sister's ranch that has created a sacred space for us to have sacred events and healing on her beautiful land, Black Land Ranch. It is absolutely gorgeous. Please look it up online and check the sister out. And again, Mariposas Garden, Holistic Healing Center, I am here for you. We are here located in downtown Dallas. And anything that you may need, please reach out, contact me. I will assist you and be happy to.
I was going to add something to that. Are you going to be doing any work? I know you're doing workshops, but you're going to be doing the Reiki certification anytime soon?
Yes, that is coming. We're going to begin those workshops and retreats very soon. I'll stay posted for that. I would say in the fall, these things are going to begin. We're going to have some resort workshops and do certifications for from Reiki 1, 2 to master level. Those things are coming, and so look out for that and different workshops as well that will be coming. And praying that the brother will be joining us for some of those workshops to teach and lecture as well. So a lot of great things are coming. So stay tuned.
Well, I will definitely be in that class because I've sort of been done had mine, but I'm not even going to bring that up. I'll let you set about me. You know what I'm saying? And I want everybody to come out and get in the class with me. Like you said, she has a lot of stuff coming up during the fall. So we're rolling, man. We are actually moving and grooving. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a live broadcast. You can come out and meet Goddess Butterfly in person. We're going to be doing a live remote. Stay tuned for that.
Yay!
We're also getting ready to open up these phone lines. I believe K. Rose said, I think we're going to do it on the 18th, so you guys get excited about that. You're going to be able to call in and ask Goddess Butterfly these questions. And that's going to
and we're going to do live readings, too. We're going to do live readings as well, so that's going to be exciting.
Oh, man. Y'all heard she put it out there, live readings, okay? This show is just going to go to the next level, man. When we open up these lines and then Goddess come back on and live readings, we're going to go to you think we're hot now. We're really going to go to the next level. So you guys stay tuned.
Indeed.
We are moving. Like I say, again, I brag on these light workers and these healers that we have in the Dallas Metroplex, Fort Worth. I'm so honored and thankful. Goddess Butterfly is one of my super friends, and she's going to be coming on, guys. I think I'm going to lock her in to maybe 1 or 2 shows a month. So
absolutely, yeah. I'm there. I'm here.
Oh, y'all heard her say it, right?
I'm here, everyone. Whatever is required, I am here. So please reach out to us and let us know also things that you're wondering about, or questions you may have, so we can create those formats, so we can give you the information that's required for you on your journey at this time. So we're super excited about that.
Right. You guys go ahead and hit those inboxes with your questions. Get your questions ready, like she said, ahead of time. I always tell you guys, when you're listening to this show, pen and paper, because you're going to have you're hearing a lot of things. A lot of people are just getting into metaphysical spirituality. There's a lot of questions that you might not understand. We go over a lot of information, but we want to be able to open it up for you guys to ask questions. We all grew. We all grow. We didn't know what we knew, you know what I'm saying, years ago. We all start somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And we're still learning. And we're still taking classes, and we're still growing. So you guys should never feel intimidated on the level that you're on. Just come on board, okay? And I'm going to thank everybody before we leave. Goddess is going to get us off into, we're going to go out on a meditation and some DNA coding, you know what I'm saying, to get us on the frequency of this 8-8 Lionsgate energy. We're going to use that energy while everything is going on. But before I bring her to close us out, I just want to thank all the listeners for tuning in and listening. I thank you guys for coming aboard and being with me on the journey. Again, we got a lot of big things coming. We're just getting started, and I'm going to go ahead and say my greetings before I let her come back in. I greet you. I leave you as I greeted you. Love, peace, and light. Till next Thursday, same time, same channel. Goddess Butterfly, let's get into some activation.
All right, so now let's begin to just take a deep inhalation and move into a space of gratitude and thankfulness. Thankfulness for this time that we have all consciously came in agreement to share. And I will begin with this. To awaken each day, inhaling the breath of life, exhaling its effect in love and compassion to all that I have the privilege to encounter. Let's inhale this energy and let's pull it down into our beings now. Now we're going to move into a space, and I would like for you to activate a beautiful golden light at the top of your crown. Inhaling this beautiful golden light, this is the central sun. This is the power source of all things. This is the golden ray. And in this golden ray, purification is here. Balance is here. Clarity is here. Reprogramming, reactivating is here. Your purpose is here. This energy holds the frequency to renew, release, and transform thyself. As we inhale deeply, allow the golden light to begin to merge into the crown. Move into a space of intention, activating the golden ray and stating to self as the golden ray penetrates your being. I am light, I am light, I am the golden light. Inhale deeply, pulling the golden light into your being and releasing out. Inhaling, I am light, I am light, I am the golden light. I am light, I am light, I am the golden light. Inhaling deeply, pulling the light down into the center of your being. Activating the solar plex now. I am light, I am light, I am the golden light. I am light, I am light, I am the golden light. Inhaling. Pulling into your being. I am the light. I am the light. I am the golden light. I am the light. I am the light. I am the golden light. Inhaling now and holding the golden light within your being. Staying in the golden frequency now. Inhaling, pulling in the golden ray. Inhaling the vibration, just staying in the light now. Just inhale. Inhaling, holding in the frequency. I am light. I am light. I am the golden light. And so shall it is. Namaste.
You have been listening to the Get Global Network podcast of Whole Mind, Body, and Soul, hosted by Lawrence-Coutee. You can hear Whole Mind, Body, and Soul Thursday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific Time on Yessurr FM, one of the original member stations of the Get Global Network. Listen to Yessurr FM and other member stations of the Get Global Network on the go by installing any of the Get Global Network apps like So Metro Magazine, Grassroots Salute, Agtown Nation, or Big Red Radio Nation for your cell phone. The apps are available for download on both Google Play and iTunes app stores. Take the time to subscribe to our podcast via iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, or the Spreaker Podcast Network.